Hello knife enthusiasts, and cheers from still wintry Finland. Has been a really nice winter day. Almost feel the spring is on the door already. So really nice. I just wanted to have my take on knife sheaths, and I guess a bit of handles also. So I brought few knives here outside, and just to demonstrate few kind of ideas that knife makers use. And yeah, I think it's sometimes even overlooked category with the sheaths. I found them to be extremely important very often. So there has been really disappointing sheaths and really great ones. And yeah, so it's of course important if you go to longer hikes and for fishing or hunting, that you know you have a functional sheath, that it's sturdy enough and will have a good retention, so you're just kind of one less problem to think about if you're out in the wilds. And there's just few ideas I want to show. First, I'd like to show the Kephart Brisa, and this uses just a basic kind of a friction sheet, Bushcrafter, quite nice. The knife, I already did a review of this. It has been one of my favorite knives of past half a year. Beautiful handle, really nice classical design. And the sheath, it helps the knife quite nice. So if I shake it, it stays there. If I want it to go out, so it will go out with really hard movement, sure. But it's kind of good. It's, I guess, uses the idea that there's a kind of a long even surface here, so you have a quite long the surface also to do the friction. So maybe that's why also it's actually a bit difficult even to think of other type of sheet with Kephart than this one. Yeah, so this is a good one. Yeah, and the same idea, friction sheet. This is a bit different take. Has this one, and this is the mini Kalahari Sportsman. This is by barkriver, and this is by my favorite fishing knife of all. So this is a general fishing knife. Fantastic blade. I will do a review of this in short future. And this has two things which are nice. So first of all, it's very simple, very basic sheet. I haven't even do any. I should maybe do some beeswax coating or something with this. So there's a bit of a Coke bottle shape, so it's kind of easy to use that, I guess. So that creates extra friction, but it helps the knife even better than the Kephart. And what I like about this knife is this very often it's just with me on fishing trips where I know I won't do any like fire making or things like that. So it's only for cutting lines, opening fish, maybe doing even fillets or food prep. So that type of things. And it's really easy to take out of the sheath, so it's fast and easy to put it back. So this is really functional, simple idea. Very good. And actually I found barkriver sheaths to be, in my opinion, all the ones that I have had are really good. But I know there's some criticism also towards them, but I have had any problem. And then this one is really good. You should look the review I did on this. This is one of my kind of special knives, in a sense that it has been with me really a long time. I bought this in Lapland during a hunting trip. Well, my father bought it to me in '96 already. So active use have been more than 20 years with this one. Really At longest it was a 2 weeks hike in Lapland with this one, and also fishing, mushroom picking, everything. And yeah, but this is also a friction sheet, and after all those years of use, it still holds the knife. And this is, I have to say, kudos to Marttiini really of this knife. So it will drop eventually. I could actually even make it. It's easy to make this sheet more durable with just maybe a rubber band here or something. Really, I could make it even better, the retention. So really, really nice. Yeah, and then these were the friction sheets. Well, you should also, yeah, I forgot this one. This is also a barkriver. This is the Little Creek by barkriver. Maybe my fault. It's my smallest knife, yeah. And this is also friction. Kind of small bushcrafting sheet. Really secure. At the end it will drop if I do a lot of movement, but yeah, nice. Yeah, then the Sissipuukko by Peltonen. Fantastic sheet. One of the best sheets that I've owned all my life, to be honest. So this, I will take this next summer to a over a week hike to Lapland. This will come with me, and this just you don't have to worry about this. It won't go anywhere, and it's a very nice idea with this kind of rubber wheel here, and you can take it out with one hand, which is nice. You can even put it kind of back even with one hand. Yeah, you can put it back even. So maybe not. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, it's a very nice sheet, and it's also extremely functional. So it's easy to put it back even if you don't look whether it just finds its way inside, and then one of the best sheets that I have had during my outdoor life, and I guess it says something. So I've owned many knives in my lifetime, so this is one of the best. And of course also the Jääkäripuukko, it's kind of in the same category with the Sissipuukko, so it's just fantastic idea. There's the same kind of finger groove, and there's a button here, a button lock, and if you open it, it still holds the knife quite nicely, really nicely. And you can even lock it. Now, actually, I can take this even with one hand, so this is really up there with Sissipuukko. Maybe I prefer it a bit more, just with the functionality, this one. So these are great. Then there's barkriver, and it's Wildernes Explorer, and this is kind of has this button here, and it has a finger guard, so it uses this idea. So this will hold the knife really nicely. No problem whatsoever. This is not going anywhere. I like this sheet a lot. This is one of the newest designs, I guess, from barkriver, or what I've gathered from. Yeah, really great. Yeah. And then there's the Gunny still. So this is also a good sheet. So all of these are nice, in my opinion. They just have a different idea, and yeah. So this is uses this friction here. So here's kind of a Coke bottle design, and then just put it here, and I've had this now for 6 years, and this is really good. This is one of the best sheets that I have, actually. This is not going anywhere. This is better than those other friction sheets, and it's easy to use also, really easy to find when you have it on your belt to where it's going. So it's simple, functional, extremely good. So barkriver, in my opinion, does good sheaths. So I don't know, it's important to have a good good sheath on your trips or whatever you're doing. So it's easy to do things in garden, or if you're not going anywhere, if you're moving. So yeah. And of all of these, my favorites are Peltonen, for sure. And Peltonen, this could be actually the most secure. If this is like a bomb proof. You can take it out if you really use the force, but so in terms of security, this wins. This comes next, in my opinion. This just wins with functionality. This is a bit more functional than this one. So I like this Kephart really. It's also really easy to find where you put the knife. It's just simple. Can't get any simpler than this, but quite nice. And the same goes for the mini Kalahari Sportsman. So really nice. So I don't know. But I have to say, the Marttiini is absolutely fantastic. The retention here. So, and there's even a kind of a rubber. If you look at, here's a rubber bend goes over here. So you could actually use this to make it even more secure. So they have left this part kind of flexible here, so you can really tighten it up if you want, maybe by just using this rubber. So I have to say, old Finnish sheath design, but really good. So kudos really to Marttiini. And also slim. If you look, I like this kind of slim sheaths. It doesn't have to, I like the Kephart, but this now, especially with the fire steel, much bulkier. So very nice sheaths. And yeah, I guess this is also maybe not my favorite of all, but it's good enough. It's just really functional. Sits a bit high on my hip maybe. So the Gunny has been good. So yeah, this is just different takes. So yeah, there you have it. Tell me your opinions or your favorite designs. Of course, I have to say I'm a bit biased to leather. So maybe it's just grown in Finland, so used puukko knives all my life. So I kind of shied away from plastic or kydex. So that's then another category that I should be maybe familiar. I've owned few kydex sheets. It's kind of more military knives, and then they're really functional, of course. So that's sold those. I actually don't. Maybe I have one with kydex sheet. So I'm really biased towards leather. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I like the feel of it, and yeah, that's also one issue. But it's really low on the on the bottom of all the important things with the sheets. It's the looks. So in my opinion, for example, this looks quite nice, and this is actually also quite slim. So this, and here's the Marttiini. It's really, I like this Gunny sheet a lot. I have to say, and but yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching. See you later.